Grazie. So now we're waiting for the Group B game between Siracusa and Rothe Essen. Teams are just preparing. I think the referees are having them change ends in line with the competition rules. And in white we have the team from Rothe Essen, and in the black boats and yellow buoyancy aids we have the team from KST 2001 Siracusa. So Italians, current world champions, Germans, former world champions, and their top club teams represented here. As the game gets underway, we'll introduce you to the players. And the referees are calling the teams up. So in the white boats, white buoyancy aids and white helmets, the world famous team from Rothe Essen. And in the black boats, yellow buoyancy aids and white helmets, we have KST 2001 Siracusa, hosts for the 2016 World Championships, where Italy was successful for the first time, taking the gold medal. And as we open into the game, teams lining up, the ball in the centre of the pitch. The release mechanism will go down as the referee starts the game, and the first period of 10 minutes will get us underway. So one player from each team making a charge start. A false start there, Sean Downs, first referee. Players have jumped the gun on him there. Johan Dreisen for Rothe, number 1, taking their sprint for the ball, but unfortunately just a little bit too quick for the referees. So back to line up again, and Johan Dreisen, number 1 for Rothe, going for them, and number 9 Gianmarco Guarnera for the Siracusa team, lining up in the first competition of this game. First period of 10 minutes will be underway. Canoe Polo, 2 periods of 10 minutes with a 3-minute break for half time, give the athletes a chance to rest. And as we prepare again, the teams go. This time a clean start, 1 player from each team allowed to make a charge, and the first possession goes to Siracusa. Gianmarco Guarnera winning the ball for them, and the referees picked up an illegal tackle there, giving clear possession to the Siracusa team. The shot clock not reset, and the game restarting. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Each team has 1 minute of gaining possession to take a shot. The Siracusa team now just feeling their way around the Rothe defence. German teams, all of them, the club teams and the national team, renowned for their strong defences. And the Siracusa team just testing the water, really, finding out if they can find gaps in a very powerful defence. The first shot coming from number 6, Andrea Romano from Siracusa, bouncing off the bar. The shot clock resets. Siracusa retain possession. In goal for Rothe we have number 7, Benedikt Lagler. Played for Rothe for a number of years, Swiss goalkeeper, recently at the World Championships for his home country of Switzerland. But the defence standing strong. Andrea Bertacconi defending for Rothe, again an Italian, current world champion. Played for many years for Rothe Essen. Very big club in Germany. Players from across Europe been proud to play for them. But at the moment, under the cosh from a Siracusa team on the up. Shot clock resets on each of these corners, so the Siracusa team under no time pressure yet and just finding their way. Fabrizio Santino on the ball there, coming under pressure but riding it well and getting his pass away. And another shot coming from Siracusa, and another, reining things in on the Rothe goal, but not really making any big penetration. Fabrizio Santino for Siracusa, passing the ball out to his teammate. Push tackles allowed in Canoe Polo on players with the ball. Certain rules governing them, but all of this play quite clean. Again, typically the Siracusa defence, Gianmarco Guarnera there, just trying to find a gap inside, making a pass inside to Gianmarco Emanuel, who gets the shot away. But again, the German defence just happy to bat that out for a corner. Shot clock resets at corner time, and we're 2.5 minutes into this game. A lot of Syracuse possession. the German defence really just soaking up the pressure without too much trouble, if that's not an unkind thing to say. Finding their match to it. Benedikt Lager just poking the ball over the top, and yet another Syracuse corner. They won't be wanting to come away from here without a result, but their captain Andrea Romano taking the corner throw out to his teammate. Now can they find a gap or something to get them close and into a shot? Again, the German defenders just blocking all of this traffic out for corners, just swatting it away. Haven't really had a hand on the ball, but the Syracuse team just keeping possession, keeping the shots coming, resetting that shot clock. 3 minutes into the game, the Germans really haven't had a look in, but at the same time not really been troubled. Inside pass coming in for Syracuse, no product there for them, and just recycling it back out. Lovely, lovely inside pass from Gianmarco Garuna there. Ball coming out to Fabrizio Santano, but again the Rothe Mühle defence barely moved. They've been here for 3.5 minutes, look as if they could be here for 3.5 days without conceding anything at the moment. Testing in there, the Syracuse attack, trying to draw something in the form of a foul, but not paying off for them. The German team take a big break here, passing the ball forward very, very quickly, and a backhand pass from Johan Dreisen just beating that defence. So they've soaked up pressure for 3 minutes, 40 seconds. In 13 seconds of break time, Rothe Mühle take a 1-0 lead. So 4 minutes into the game, 1-0 in favour of Rothe Mühle. Syracuse have the ball back, and that big German defensive machine rolls back in front of the goal. Middle man for the Syracuse, number 1 there, Gianmarco Emanuele, trying to make some movement, open some space up for his teammates. Really working hard, but for no real product there. Again, comfortable passing, great handling from the Italian side, but that German defence is just like a wall in front of them. Oh, and having said that, Gianmarco Garuna says, well, there's your wall, there's a hole in it, bang, I'll find that, thank you very much. 4 minutes, 20 seconds gone, 1-1, just power played the ball into the goal. Referee's not happy with the restart throw, I think wanting a little more time to allow the Syracuse defence to fall back. Fairly complicated rules now about governing a restart to try and keep the ball going quickly, but never seems to quite work out. Ball will come back to the centre line. The Rothe Mühle team will have to line up in their half. And I think they're Stefan Bartelt just being accused of having jumped the line before the start. So back and we're set. Coming up to the 4.5 minute mark, and now really the first settled piece of Rothe Mühle attack. They scored once on the break, the rest of the half they've been defending solidly. Now they get a chance to see what the Syracuse defence is made of. Number 1, Johan Dreisen, the goal scorer, taking the ball down the right wing and then passing it wide. German team looking to me as if they're in no particular hurry here. Just forcing in, and again some solid defending from the Syracuse team. Sven Vogt for the Germans, just driving in, taking a shot, but I don't think really much expected there. Some fairly heavy traffic on that pass. Referee's not seeing anything wrong, and the Syracuse team come breaking away. And Andrea Romano takes a long shot, but really probably a bit disappointed in himself there. They fell short, calling for a corner, but the refereeing team having none of it, and the Rothe Mühle team bringing the ball away. Really, he was lucky that shot made the goal line, to be fair. It's a long way off his best. Again, at 1-1, the Rothe Mühle team seem quite happy to just pass the ball around, let their shot clock minute come down a bit, and then take one shot. Moving the ball inside, sitting there with Stefan Bartelt, looking for a gap. Buzzer there sounding on the 20 seconds, and a shot coming a little bit hastily from the Rothe Mühle team. Goal throw, and on a goal throw anywhere along the goal line, the defending team, in this case Syracuse, can take their throw. Syracuse bringing the ball up the pitch. In those few seconds, that great big German defence finds its place again. And Siracusa passing the ball around. Fabrizio Santino holding the ball and just pinging a shot away. But Benedict Lagler just happy to just poke it over the top of the goal, sit there and soak up the pressure. They'll be looking for the next chance to score on the break. As soon as they drop a ball down into that defence, they'll be gone. Slightly loose ball recovered by Gianmarco there. And the shot clock reset there for an offence that's been played on. 40 seconds remaining on this shot. Passing the ball around, trying to get some movement and some play, get the boats over and inside. The shot coming there, tucked out there. Goal throw given. On a block on that throw coming from Gianmarco Guarnera, but not falling lucky for him. Benedict Lagler bringing the ball forward in a long throwing pass. Now, can they exploit this? Good defence back from Siracusa, but the German team looking for a gap in it, and the shot being beautifully blocked down. Fabrizio Santino leading the break, and that's a huge shot. Absolutely huge shot, bouncing back off the bar. Sighs of relief from the German team there. That would have been a very long shot at the goal. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Oh, a speculative shot from Benedict Lagler, blocked onto the bar. And Siracusa coming away, the reset minute, bringing them up the field. Very clean match so far, very few fouls. Quite complex rules in canoe polo for fouling, with kayak tackles and paddles not allowed to contact an opponent, but being a very clean game between these two teams so far. Refereeing teams had very little to do. And 1-1, 1.5 minutes remaining in the first period. And again there, some heavy traffic on that pass. The referee finally giving a call to a paddle foul. That's a paddle touching the ball while it was in the player's hand. Siracusa get a shot away, and another shot hits the bar. They may be ruining this at half-time. They concede a foul themselves. And as we come into the last minute and 15 seconds of the half, Rothe Mühle will have the possession. Now with 1 minute to shoot and 1 minute 15 seconds to go, they'll be quite happy to create one perfect chance here. Benedict Lagler on the ball, passing it up. Lennart Underfelt, Andrea Bertacconi. Comfortable passing leads to a snapshot from Bertacconi, but again blocked down. The defences of these two teams defining the half really. Goals scored on the break for the Rothe Mühle team, and then a reply forced through what has been a very solid German defence against the Rothe Mühle team to bring Siracusa to 1-1. Now the shot clock following the game clock, so Rothe Mühle Essen looking for the final shot of the half. Love to take a 1-goal lead into half-time. They've had the lead before from that early break, and really since then not created a massive chance. 15 seconds, they'll be trying to craft one shot for their big hit player. See who that falls to today. That is a huge shot from Victor Gonzalez. Huge shot, but off the inside of the bar and out. And that brings us to the end of what's been a very, very close first half. Well, canoe polo half-time, just 3 minutes. Time for the players to take on water, have a quick breath. Some team talks. The team captains or coaches, usually captains in a club team, will have 1 or 2 key points to bring to the second half. What we've done well, what we can improve on, how we can hope to do it. And as we get the feed here, we're seeing some big tackles coming in this game. The defences of this game have really defined the first half. Goals quite scarce. Replay there of one of the big shots from Andrea Romano being defended up onto the bar. Here another chance. This just demonstrating how phenomenal the Rothe Mühle defence has been through that game. Losing count of how many saves they've been called upon to make. Some of the paddle skills in here, retrieving the ball under enormous pressure, these players. On the replay, the shot coming away. Again, another bar. A number of times the Siracusa team have hit the bar in the first half. Been quite frightening. Riding the tackles in there, retrieving the ball, getting yet another chance away and another bar. Slow motion just does show how quick these players are being required to move and block. And again, if anything, just showing how well played this defence has been from Rothe Mühle. Really not letting anything come close. One of those shots just forced its way through. It's the one from the centre field. It really was just driven down. No, another of Benedict Lagler's saves there being shown. And here we have the first goal from Rothe Mühle. Look at that, just looks away, backhand out, flicked it into the goal. Very high skill level in a goal like that. And then seconds later, Syracuse down. And really the one and only chink they've seen in the defence just slammed the ball home. This is the long, long shot just brought away. So those are the two goals. Lovely piece of skill from the Germans, but there's been some superb defending. Obviously all the glory goes with the goal scorers, but the hard grunt work put in by the defences here, and nothing showing it better than some of these fantastic slow-mo pictures we're watching now. Defence is blocking down some superb shots. And the team's lining up now for the second half. We have just 10 seconds, then we should be lining up. And again, ball in the release mechanism in the centre of the pitch. And any second now we're going to be going back to the live action. The second half of the men's Group B game between 2001 Siracusa in the black boats, yellow buoyancy aids and white helmets, and the team from Rothe Mühle in Essen, white boats, white buoyancy aids and white helmets from Germany. So, Italian club side, German club side, two big teams from big canoe polo nations lined up. So 1-1 at half time, 10 more minutes to play. A group game, so a draw will suffice, but neither of these teams want to leave the game with a half. So here we go. Oh, a lovely clean pick-up jump. Gianmarco Emanuele for Siracusa getting to the ball first, picking the ball up cleanly first, and that's job done for him. Their captain, Andrea Romano, takes the ball at the point and bosses this first attack of the game. They'll have discussed what to do at half-time. Can they find a way of breaking down this rock-solid Rothe Mühle defence? One half chance before and they converted it beautifully. Can they make the same again? Boat movement key to this. If they can get somebody to bump over their opponents, get inside the defence, that'll be a big chance. But again, a shot from outside, blocked down. Rothe Mühle getting clean, tidy possession and coming charging up the pitch. Johan Dreisen, the goal scorer for the Germans, just recycling the ball round. International lineup for Rothe Mühle. Very big, very well organised, very well disciplined club. Bertoconi for them, taking the first shot of the half for them and the second. But again, the Syracuse defence standing proud. Corner for Rothe Mühle. Syracuse coach marshalling the troops, trying to get them organised. They know that any gap will be exploited from some of the big shooters. Benedict Lagler, Lennart Underfelt. Ball moving quickly around the German team players, but no gap appearing for them. Again, resolute Italian defence, just holding these big players out. 16 seconds, we're going to see a shot in a second. The shot clock forcing teams really to take shots at opportunities that perhaps not as good as they would like. does make them drive in and find an opportunity, and that underhand shot trying to find a gap in the defence, just coming off the bottom bar of the goal, and again Siracusa away. 2016 going to become known as the saltwater year for canoe polo. The first World Championships played in Siracusa this year in saltwater, and the first European Club Championships here played in saltwater in the beautiful venue at Buriana Nova, and a superb venue it's been. And Syracuse here feeling at home, comfortable. They really would like to find a gap in this German defence and open things up. Alessandro Empoli, number 7. For Fabio Baroni. Comfortably making the ball pass around, arcing around, but not really finding any gap in this defence. An inside pass there, half a chance, and trying to create a half chance with a bit of sleight of hand, but coach imploring him not to do that again. But I think he felt it was about something off the wall might be what would work. But another corner, another shot clock reset, and again 3.5 minutes in. Really been the story of the Rothe Mühle defence. Fabio Santano there, just failing really to get past Victor Gonzalez in the Rothe Mühle defence, just blocking it out. Another corner. Lost the corner count in this game, but it's been pretty high. Plenty of shots coming, plenty of big defensive blocks. Now here we have the Siracusa team just recycling the ball again, doing more of the same. I think really do wonder what it's going to take for them to score a goal against this defence. Popping the ball back out, the shot clock's reset to 55 seconds. Very, very difficult to see how they're going to find a gap in a defence that just doesn't leave gaps for them. Syracuse team must have had 80% of the possession in this game, but it's still 1-1. Fabio Baroni delivering the ball back out to the point man again. Number 2, Fabrizio Santino. They're just looking for a gap that isn't there, I think, at the moment. The German defence actually running out. And they forced an error. That's really first error that it's fair to say the Syracuse team have made. The Rothe Mühle team picked the ball up, and within 10 seconds they're up at the other end, passing the ball freely and openly. Now, can they get something before the defence gets set? Again, another bar. Really been the story of this game as the teams have tried to find a gap. That half chance picked up there by Lennart Underfelt for the Rothe Mühle team, and they get the reset minute and a chance to get some attack going. Andrea Bertacconi. Shot coming, and a corner ball touched out by the Siracusa defence. Benedict Lager bringing the ball round, and again in their turn this Italian Siracusa side have managed to put up a pretty solid defence of their own. Certainly the Germans not having any real luck in penetrating it. Let's see if they can set something up here through Lennart Underfelt. Johan Dreisen scored out the back of his hand in the first half. Syracuse are being wary of that and holding them out, and then down to the last 20 seconds of the shot clock minute. Ball passing around, and a lovely, lovely steal. Number 7, Alessandro Empoli, just a beautiful seize for Syracuse, and now it's their turn to enjoy a break. Can they make the most of it? Superb break, superb attempt by Fabrizio Santino, and a superb save from the Rothe goalkeeper, Benedict Lagler. Under pressure there, has to make a big stand-up save, and he does. Really great chance made by Syracuse, well taken finish, but in the end, the defence stands strong. Syracuse coach urging them to use the minute, take possession, run the clock down. With only 2.5 minutes remaining in this game, the next goal could easily decide it. They want to use the minute and try and make the perfect opportunity. Now they just look as if they've slowed the game down, passing the ball around. I really wonder if this German defence hasn't perhaps just taken the stuffing out of the Italians a little bit. Not quite sure how they're going to find a gap. Going to wait for the shot clock to run down, see if they can get something together. But 1/2 chance in the first half, and they finished it beautifully. But really, apart from that, they've not looked like anything. And that again, that's a slight handling error. The ball dropped down, and the Rothe defence just gobbling it up. Oh, and again another mistake there, but I think they support there. Rothe ball comes away. Andre Berticoni on their far right, back across, and some power play here. As we say, 1.5 minutes to go, and the next goal could so easily decide what has been a very, very tight game. Great shot from Andre Berticoni, blocked down by the defence and out for a Rothe corner. So as we come into the last minute, Rothe with a rare period of possession, looking to snatch the goal that could win it for them. Berticoni, a huge shot there. Is that the decisive moment? Victor Gonzalez, number 8 for Rothe, forces a shot. Goalkeeper gets his paddle to it, but it's in the goal. So now, 1 minute remaining. Can the Syracuse team make something of this last minute and pull it back? Very, very close match. Rothe 2 goals ahead, 2 goals to 1 ahead of Siracusa, but Syracuse have the ball and the last minute to play with. Being implored by their coach to make something of this. Let's see if they can just snatch the game back. Rothe, a handling error, but recovered there by Andrea Romano. Dropped the ball but got it back and got into trouble. Now 30 seconds remaining in the game. They've got to craft one good chance here and make it stick. That shot parried out. Oh, giving us a goal line throw by the referees. Neither team expecting that. Well, the referee's quite sure that was a goal line throw. Neither team thinking so. Both teams, I think, were prepared for that to be a corner. Rothe get the possession. 20 seconds remaining, and Rothe will try and see this game out. Andrea Berticoni trying to make a big pass across. Now, the Syracuse team forced back to defend. The Rothe team not really needing the win and quite happy to kill the game off, and that's time. So, despite defending for 80% of the game, Rothe Essen snatched the late winner to win that game 2 goals to 1. So, just to confirm, in the Group B game of the men's European Club Championships, Rothe beat KST 2001 Siracusa by 2 goals to 1. Teams congratulating one another. Again, a game defined by the defences. And the next game comes out. There we are, confirmed on your screen. KST 2001 Siracusa 1, Rothe Essen 2. So the Italian club side being narrowly beaten by their German counterparts in that group game. Just some shots of the replay. That's the nice win at the start of the first half for the Italian side. Enjoyed huge amount of the possession in that game, but unable to turn it into goals. 1/2 chance early on, beautifully taken, But really, the Germans just patient, dogged defence, and then scoring a goal.
On pitch number 2, Rothe women 6 years and Poli Sportiva Canoe. On pitch number 3, please get ready for Rothe men, Vikings and Mara.
Some of these slow motion highlights, quite spectacular. Really do just confirm the skill levels of these paddlers, just quite fantastic. Hard to imagine how difficult it is to control a kayak, play the ball sport, and then throw a big heavy throw up at a goal. Some of the handling quite fantastic. That inside pass we're seeing there, just beautiful. The shot coming away and just blocked down before it even gets as far as the goalkeeper. Just beautiful, beautiful example of it. And these slow motion highlights really showing the story of the game. Siracusa attack after attack after attack, getting shot after shot away, but being parried away by the German defenders.
We are ready, Juliana.
Ho problemi nella testa, funziona a metà, ogni tanto parte un suono che fa.
Vamos, Fazio!
Tesi imbarazzante, come quella volta che è stata distante. Soffrirti da bere, lei dice, solo che quando le passo il bicchiere. È una malattia, è pericolosa, statemi lontano, è contagiosa. Non so se son pazzo o sono un genio, faccio i selfie mossi. Allora perché io non mi fumo canne, sono anche stereo, io non faccio brutto, ma progetto in tangenziale. Andiamo a collare, scatto foto con il cane. Andiamo a collare, in ciabatte nel locale. Andiamo a collare, scoccio acqua minerale. Andiamo a collare. Ho problemi